Good morning, everyone. As promised, I wanted to do another review on a manga that just came out on the 29th of last month. Been a little bit busy, but I finally got some chances to read it, and went through it. So, without ado, the manga is Absolute Duo. Some of you may remember this from the TV anime that aired in 2015, which roughly 2 years ago. In case you don't, I want to go back over a little bit what the main plot point was, things like that, should you, have an interest in it. And, obviously the artwork and stuff like that. So without any more ado, let's get to it. So the main plot revolves around these kids, or teens rather, or high school students, who have the ability it's called a blazer. And basically what a blazer is they're someone who can materialize weapons from their soul, like this here. And the book is called, or the manga is called Absolute Duo, because these people form partners, duos, basically, originally it was with the person next to them in class. And then that week they had to find a real partner that would stay their partner all the way through high school, basically, 3 years, so that's a very long time, and in hopes of attaining the status and the power of what's called Absolute Duo. Now, the anime that aired in 2015 never really went through this, what it was or anything like that. It kind of just, it ended after 12 episodes. So we never really figured out what is considered an absolute duo, and obviously you don't figure that out in the first volume of the manga either, but hopefully this manga is popular enough and it gets past the anime point and we can actually figure out what is an absolute duo. Maybe you guys have read the Japanese translated version, I don't know, but I haven't, so everything here would be new. So please, if you're going to leave a comment, no spoilers on what an absolute duo is. So the main plot revolves around a guy, and obviously this girl here. Toru Kokonoe is the male. He is what's known as an irregular, which means that instead of forming a weapon from his soul, he forms a shield from his soul, and he's the only one in the world that has that. Everybody else has weapons. So Ken catches her attention. Obviously you can see she's got two short swords, so she's offensive. And what's the best purpose of a shield? To defend. So obviously she kind of wants to partner with him, because they might work pretty well together. She's offensive, he's defensive, so when, she's being attacked, he can come help or whatever, or when defense is needed, he can take the front. So obviously, she's got an instant, kind of interest in him, as far as, a partner goes for obtaining Absolute Duo. They each have their own goals and reasons to do it. As you'll find out in the, first episode, if you were to watch it. His family is killed, his sister, his friends and stuff, so he's there to find the guy who killed them. She's there for her own reasons. So they each have a reason to be there. So that's kind of the main plot. As far as what's gonna happen. Character development. There's not too much character development. I always go through this every manga that, especially the first volume of a manga. There's never really much character development. It's always just introducing the characters and learning a little bit about their pasts and stuff like that. The only character development really is him and Kokonoe and Julie. This is Julie here. She's a foreigner, basically. Him and her relationship kind of develop as far as friends and learning a little bit about each other, things like that. Considering she was his roommate for a week before, he has to choose a partner. And obviously, that he probably does choose her. Obviously, because she is front page right there. So not much of a spoiler there. And you also learn that in episode 1 anyways. So they kind of learn about each other, learn about each other's past, learn that she's, not as strong when she lets her guard down as she appears to be, physically when she's fighting. That's really about all you learn about character development right now. The artwork inside here is, I like it. Not too bad. Obviously, you can see the front cover is pretty nice. Nicely drawn. The character design is by Yo Asawa. So, pretty nice. Back, there's a little sketch. No color. So, and then always give you guys a little description there. So here's the artwork on the inside. A little bit of the fighting and stuff like that. There's Julie. This is actually when they first enter the academy. They're basically thrown right from the orientation right into their first battle. That's his shield. So, and the losers basically did not gain entrance into the academy. Only the winners of this first battle got entrance into the academy. The winners had to go home. So he's forced to battle this girl who is sitting next to him, and he obviously ends up sending her home. He's admitted. So, the artwork, there's the chairman. So yeah, not bad. Julie. Oh yeah, there you go. So she's crying there out in her sleep. So you obviously know she's got something afflicting her. You don't really learn too much about it. You know something has something to do with her father. But otherwise, you don't really learn what's afflicting her in the first manga. The anime comparison, there's an anime for it. Came out in 2015. If you're interested in watching it, you can find it on Funimation. You might even still be able to find it on Crunchyroll. I'll open up that app and see if you can find it on Crunchyroll. If you do, and you want to watch that, you can watch that. The manga follows the anime as far as right now. It follows it pretty closely, so that's always an option for you to watch that. If you don't want to read, if you want to read it, then read the manga and enjoy. So it is not on Crunchyroll. So Funimation would be your only other option if you're looking to do it legally, and if you like the manga or the anime, I think people should support them. I don't mind. Obviously I buy these all the time, not just because I'm trying to do a YouTube channel and make it a business, but also because I just think that I just want to support the people who make this so that way it can keep coming out. But not to get off topic or anything, you guys do what you're gonna do, and there's no helping that. So, as long as you're somehow maybe supporting the industry. Would I recommend it? I would recommend it for you people out there, you wonderful people, who watch or like action, supernatural, romance, ecchi, or school type of anime, as that's what this is basically. It is R17 for the anime. The book is rated teen for violence and profanity. So there's no nudity really, there's no anything like that. It's violence and profanity. That's why it's rated the way it is in Japan. Here we just rate it teen, so 13 and up, I guess. If you're old enough to understand violence and profanity and know when it's appropriate, when it's not, then you're old enough to read this manga. I do hope you enjoyed this review. Hope that brought some insights into what Absolute Duo is about. I hope you pick up a copy of it. I found this one at Barnes & Noble. You can too. Or any other maybe Japanese bookstore. Kinokuniya or any of them. Anyways, hope you enjoy. Have a good rest of your day. If you like this video, thumbs up please. Subscribe to the channel. And if you have comments or suggestions or anything, leave them in the comments section below, and I'll get to reading those. I respond to pretty much all my comments right now. So yeah, enjoy your day. Have a good one. Bye. Good morning, everyone. Gonna be another hot day here in California. But onwards to